Right, this is a live horse racing Q&A. Stay tuned. Get your questions in if you have any. I'm going to do a live. I'll be back there in 1 minute. Just sit tight. Welcome. Right, Mad Murrigan here. Get your questions in. I said we come on. I do regular lives on the Mad Murrigan Facebook page. However, I'm going to be doing plenty of lives on YouTube now as well to interact with the audience. So make sure and keep your questions coming in. Will you be posting on Patreon today? I've nothing for Patreon today, Patrick. However, I am going to sit out just till there's a couple of more bets later in the week and stuff, and then coming into the weekend. But I am going to mention two horses on this live stream that are interesting today. They're big odds. They could step up. So smash the like on the video if you want to hear about them. Paddy, the whacker definitely running at Newbury for the. I don't know for sure, but it is a prominent option. I would say it's one of the targets. I'd say he definitely has on the radar. I heard Paddy doing an interview on telly mentioning something, and there was a race in Kelso. There's a few options. He could start, if you want to name the logical ones, let's go through all the big races. Downroyal unlikely, Haydock unlikely, the Betfair because of the ground. The Charlie Hall could be likely if it was nice ground. You have the former Hennessy Gold Cup, now the Coral Gold Cup, or whatever it's called at Newbury, or you do have the Paddy Power, the 2 mile 5, even a handicap. He's proven to be devastating over the 2 mile 5 at Cheltenham already when he bolted in the dipper. So look, there is a few options for him. What's the most likely would be ground dependent, I'd say, and by that I mean just nice ground, not too soft. Nice ground. Make sure and smash the like on the video. Keep your questions coming in. So we'll just touch on the couple of horses today that are interesting. Richard Fatty had two horses running in handicaps today at Leicester. Well, one is a nursery, or maybe they're both nurseries, but one of them is called Battle Dandy. Now look, excuse me, he hasn't set the world alight, but he will step up at some stage, and I thought he ran okay in Suddle the last day in one of them, that racing league races, which they're competitive enough. So he ran okay. He was beaten probably 3.5, 4 lengths, but he showed a bit of promise. He stuck on well enough down the straight, just not good enough to win. So he could step up and run well. And then he has another horse, I think it's called Absolute Dream. He ran in 3 maidens. He didn't really do anything, but he's had a break now, and he goes into a handicap. And I like that angle with the Richard Fatty horses. They can improve again. Dandy into 5-1. See, I done a live stream on Facebook for the last kind of half hour. So I reckon people have probably latched on to it now. People have probably latched on. But look, like I said, they're risky horses, but they have got a bit of upside, and yeah, they could run well. Lads, keep questions coming in. Don't be shy. I do big interactions on Facebook. I answer a lot of questions about any horses or any races, and if I have the answer or the knowledge to answer it, I will. Um, so yeah, we're looking forward to the jump season now. I see Punchestown kicking off today. I'll just be a watching brief at that today. Kind of note horses for the future. I just couldn't kind of play anything today really, so I was like, right, we're tightening up ship in spots for the Patreon service. So when do you see Mirandy getting a run? I'm sure he'll come out soon in a novice handicap chase. Not too far away, Porrick. As long as the ground is safe, and if the trainer is happy, I'm sure he'll run. Do, do. Keep the questions coming, lads. If you have any, keep them coming. Where am I from? A town called Athlone. Confident about turning around unlucky losers recently. Well, turning what around? We are 200, over 200. Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's really funny? Everybody says we're on a bad run, but we're over 270 something pints profit for this year. Every single bet I've had is on a folder, complete folder, not just tell you we're up this, we're down that. Every individual bet, stake, race, date is tracked on a folder. And if you want to check out the Facebook, I posted the results so far for the year. However, if you wait till the 31st of December, you will get the full folder with every single bet we've had. So it's so funny that all the guys are going around saying we're on a bad run. Well, imagine if we're on a bad run and we're over 260 points profit, how good am I going to finish the year when I go on a good run? So, you know what I mean? Don't believe in fairies like the rest of them. What do you think of Delta Work as a horse, Paddy? Well, he's clearly a very likeable horse. Clearly very talented horse. He was probably an underachiever on the reputation that he first has. I know he's came around and won the cross country races and stuff, but he really was, when he first went chasing, a big talking horse. But he was beaten in the race in Cheltenham as a novice. I think top of the game won it, Paul Nicholls' horse. But I thought it didn't really run to suit that day. Russell kind of ended up in front, kind of coming down the hill, and he took a pull, didn't want to be there, and then kind of got crowded out of it up the running. But, he's really a very good horse on his day. Not just a top notcher that they once thought he might be. Monbeg Jr. for the Coral Cup. Is that John Joe Neal's horse, Bernard? If it is, he's very progressive. He's interesting. John Joe won it before. Yeah, interesting for sure. He won it with that horse that was the Trevor Hemmings horse off a lightweight. Tom Scudamore gave him some ride. He was up on the front end jumping like a buck. And I think Monbeg Jr. has a really rock solid profile. He's the type of horse that travels and jumps well too. Any anti-post bets down for the festival this year yet? Yeah, I've backed the Whacker each way for the Gold Cup. I've backed Jerry Kalam each way. I think the two of them are very likely to be there fighting it out. I think they're still representing a bit of value, the Whacker especially. If it was a good ground Gold Cup, I think he's great value. The other side of the coin, Jerry Kalam, if the ground come up soft, I think, they're lively. I do like El Fabiola. I backed him at 15 to 8. He's 13 to 8 now for the champion chase. I do believe he'll be an odds-on shot on the day. And obviously the English Grand National, I have backed Vanillier. I really like Vanillier. He's already proven he can navigate the track. For me, if the button was pressed earlier, he would have ran down a very likeable winner in last year's Grand National. So the Grand National is not as scary as it used to be for a punter. I think if a horse can navigate the trouble, he's capable of jumping around. Obviously, it can be wiped out by a loose horse or by one falling in front of you, and he is a horse that takes a bit of time to warm up. But I believe Vanillier is a live runner in next year's Grand National. He's already shown he has the capabilities to win one. Well, look, thanks for joining this live. I will start doing regular lives now on all the channels. So keep following Colbert Sports. If you want to get involved in the Patreon service, I have dropped the prices to $12.99 a month, and eventually I will go free. I look forward to the day to come back onto YouTube with all my best bets for free, to go back onto Facebook with all my best bets for free. So I have slowly but surely dropped the prices, and eventually the bets, I will go free for the bets. And what I'll do is I'll just use my knowledge and traffic to launch other businesses from the back of the traffic I do. No strong bets today, Robert. Nothing for the Patreon service. I did mention to two Richard Fatty horses that could step up, but they're risky. They are risky. But so I'm just going to be sitting back. I'm not going to be doing the donkey tipping every day of the week. It's not good. I know all my horses. Some days I might have no bets. Other days I could have 3 or 4. I can't decide when the horses run. I just take all the notes, and then when I want to play them, when they run, we back them. Omar, how are you? Right, make sure and keep following, lads. Smash the likes on these and share. Don't miss out. I do a lot of regular lives on the Mad Merrigan Facebook page. Check that out as well. You can also follow me on Snapchat, Paddy MERR86. I am today good. How are you? All good. All good, my man. Right, keep following Colbert Sports. Make sure and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Talk to you all soon. Plenty more lives coming right throughout the National Hunt season.